Hello, let's talk about common mistakes we make in writing, whether formal writing, informal writing, or any business writing. Using punctuation is essential. Punctuation is key. Punctuation is powerful. We will focus on the punctuation marks in English language and how to use them correctly. Punctuation fills our English with silent intonation. We pause, we stop, we emphasize or question using a comma, a period, an exclamation, or a question mark. Punctuation adds precision and clarity in our writing. Let's learn some of the punctuation marks we have in English language. What is a punctuation mark? A punctuation mark is a mark or character used to punctuate, that is, to separate elements of writing, such as sentences or phrases. In writing, we punctuate to show pauses and emphasis. When we speak, we can pause or emphasize certain words and phrases to help people understand what we are saying. I am deliberate the way I read this. Paying attention to how I employed pauses, rising, falling intonation where there is a comma. Don't forget, I mentioned that punctuation fills our writing, and of course, it fills our writing with silent intonation. We have full stop or period. This is the symbol for full stop. The period is the most common form of punctuation in the English language. It is the most common. When do you use periods? Use periods at the end of a sentence that are statements. For example, Coach Juliet is teaching. That's a statement. If you have to write it down, it should end with a full stop. Periods are used for abbreviations. Example, USA, UK. When you write USA or UK, you separate the initials with a period. Full stops are used for website addresses. Look at this, www.sbasicsdiction.com. You separate each of these elements using full stop, a full stop. Never use periods at the end of titles, headings, subheading, or caption. This is a title, PhD. If you have to use this in a sentence, it shouldn't just end this way. When you are writing a headline, don't use full stop. Don't use a period for subheading. Let's proceed. Next is question mark. This is the symbol for question mark. Use a question mark when you are trying to get information. This is when you should use question mark. You are trying to get information. This type of sentence is called interrogative sentence. They start with who, what, when, where, why, whose, or how, and end with a question mark. Let's take a few examples. Who is your teacher? Who is your teacher? Who is your teacher? Where is the training center? When will the participants arrive? Why did you stop practicing? Why did you stop practicing? How did you do that? What is your name? All of these questions, you use them to get information. Interrogative question can also start with forms of the words do and be. For example, did you learn? Did you learn? Does it like apples? Does it like apples? Do you know her name? Do you know her name? Are you there? Are you there? Is she the teacher? Is she the teacher? Did you learn? Let's proceed. Use question mark at the end of a tag question. A tag is a word or phrase that is added to a sentence. A tag question is a statement followed by a short question. Look at this. You speak English, don't you? You speak English, don't you? The dog is brown, right? The dog is brown, right? You paid the bill, didn't you? Janet is not here, is she? When again should you use a question mark? Use a question mark after a rhetoric question. This word is pronounced rhetoric. Don't say rhetorical. Oh, after a rhetorical. If you take the AL out, you say rhetoric. This is rhetorical. After a rhetorical question, a type of question to which no answer is required. Who cares? Who cares? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who cares? Use a question mark when you turn a statement into a question to get a specific answer. You promise to call me every day. You promise to call me every day. You mean you would take it up at all costs. This is all about how to use the question mark. Next is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. How does it look like? No, it doesn't look like this. Exclamation mark. This symbol is used to give emphasis to a statement. A writer wants the reader to understand there is a strong feeling or urgency to the statement. Examples, watch out. You are warning someone. You say, watch out. Do not enter. The tone of your voice should convey that you are signaling or something, or there's an impeding danger. Do not enter. Do not enter. Shut up. To express anger. Shut up. That dog is going to bite me. That dog is going to bite me. That dog is going to bite me. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. Oh my God. To express shock. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a goal. It's a goal to express excitement or surprise. The tone of your voice will help convey the meaning of your message. The tone of your voice will convey this perfectly. In case you want to express happiness or shock, the tone of your voice cannot be the same if you have to express happiness or shock. Let's continue. Colon. Colon. Colon is used to introduce a word or words, a phrase, a list, or a quotation. This is when you should use a colon to introduce a word or words, a phrase, a list, or a quotation. Examples: I like many healthy foods: carrots, broccoli, apples, spinach, and oranges. I have lived in a few states. I have lived in a few states: Port Harcourt, Anambra, and California. Mary has only one thing in her mind: work. Mary has only one thing on her mind: work. When again can you use a colon? Use a colon. Never use colon to separate a preposition from its object. Never use colon to separate a preposition from its object. For example, he was responsible for cooking dinner, washing dishes, and taking out the waste. Look at this sentence. It is wrong. You shouldn't have a colon here. It's still within the same thought group. He was responsible for cooking dinner, washing dishes, and taking out the waste. That's correct. Do not use a colon after a verb in a sentence. For example, her favorite activities in the summer are biking, swimming, and skipping. When you write this, you don't have to write colon here. You don't have to. They are these words, this expression are within the same thought group. Do not use a colon after such as. Don't use a colon after this phrase such as. For example, I need to buy a few items such as pencils, paper, and markers. If you write it this way, it is incorrect. Write this sentence without inserting a colon. Got it? I will pause here. In the next session, we'll continue with other punctuation marks in English language and how to use them correctly. Don't go anywhere. Stay connected.